So I'm going to give you some experiences where I was in weird bodies. So the first experience, I was observing butterflies in an outer space environment, and I couldn't navigate to the butterflies to observe them more closely. So what I did was a Spider-Man thing. I deployed this rope or tether to them, and I pulled myself towards one of the butterflies with this tether, and I damaged one of them in the process. Its wings got all broken and its legs were tangled. And after that, I was immediately inside this body, using this butterfly body, and I couldn't really do much. I couldn't move around too well, and it was very small observing it from the first body, but when I got inside, when I started using the butterfly's body, I felt that I was a normal size. The next one is what a lot of people can relate to if they've gotten out of body a bunch of times. When you get into locale 2 projections for the first time, it can be a bit weird because the body will feel like a point in space-time or an orb or sometimes a sphere, and it's very abstract. You're just jumping all over the place and interacting with very unmaterial things. The next thing is being an uncolored O-ring. So I was an O-ring, and the O-ring didn't have a defined color, it was just a shape. And I was traveling through an outer space-like environment. I was sent in a direction by some organization, and I combined with another O-ring body. Some other entity was in a similar body, and our bodies were manufactured by this one organization that I mentioned, like an astral organization or whatever, and our bodies combined into a giant white O-ring. It actually had color defined if you were to define white as color. And we started to attack a giant satellite dish looking thing. It was about the size of our moon, and it was pulsing energy at us, and there was a giant flat screen TV just like floating around in space next to it, and it broke our body with this energy. It was a very powerful astral mechanism. I don't really know exactly what we were doing or what state of being we were in, but we were trying to disable this thing, and apparently a lot of people tried to. I'm not sure what it was, and it disabled our body. It broke this O-ring so that it was open-ended, and I could see the fibers coming out of the end of the O-ring, and it was really weird. I was like, this body's broken. At first I was concerned that this body was my astral body and it broke my astral body, but then when I woke up I was like, the astral body doesn't look like that. The next body was pretty disturbing. I was in 80-year-old me, and I was very old and feeble, and I could barely walk. And then I turned into a zombie in one experience, and then I was shot in the head, and I became part of a zombie centipede or a master zombie infection. Like it was all uniform, and we were just infecting all the organic material around us. It wasn't a really well-defined creature. It was actually pretty disgusting. And after that, I died and became a bipedal robot that was the exact same as hundreds of other manufactured robots. Felt kind of Star Wars-y. And we were built to be expendable. We were about 7 feet tall. And the next one, I was in a female body, and that is quite a bit weirder than you could possibly imagine because the body was pretty well defined. And that's it for this video. See you next time.